Hey, what's up, everyone? Today we're fishing in Milolii in South Kona on the big island of Hawaii. So today the water's a little bit choppy and the clouds are kind of grayish and might rain, but we'll see what happens. We'll give it a try. Oh, and I hooked up there. So seems like it's a lucky day. We'll see. So as I'm bringing it in, it's fighting quite a bit, but I find it easy to reel in, so I'm not quite sure what it is. Let's see. So as I bring it in closer, I try and look for color, but can't tell yet. But when I lift it up, I see that it's a small moano or goatfish. Since it's a little guy, we're just going to take out his hook and throw him back. Maybe I can catch him when he's a little bit bigger. So after I throw him back, I'm going to try to cast in the same spot or around the same spot. So maybe there's a bigger moano I can get. So I'm reeling it in. I'm doing the fast retrieve, trying to entice the moano and also papio like the chase. So I'm trying to do the fast retrieve. Hopefully I can catch something big enough to bring home for dinner. But as I'm reeling it in, I can feel something is on the line. But when I bring up my bait, it's all shredded. So something was on the line, but I guess it came off. So I'm going to replace my bait with another piece of squid. I carry in this small bag cut up strips of squid, which I use for bait. So after changing my bait, I'm gonna go for the same spot or around the same spot because they might be moving. So I keep trying in the general area, hoping to catch something, anything actually, that I can bring home for dinner. So as I'm reeling in, I feel like something is on the line, but I wasn't sure. So I'm just reeling it because it's not really fighting. So we'll see. So I'm reeling it closer, and just as I get to the edge, it starts fighting. So you can see my pole. And so I'm lifting it up and to check it out, and lo and behold, it's a bigger moano. Amazing. So it's still not big enough to bring home for dinner, but that was a good catch. I'm gonna release him, so I'm gonna take the hook out. And with moano, for some reason, I have a really hard time taking out the hook with just my hand, so I have to use my plier. And so I used my plier, pulled out the hook, and threw him back. So again, since I got a little one and a nice sized one, we're gonna try for the big one that I can take home for dinner. So again, I'm trying for the same area. I'm still doing my fast retrieve, trying to coax something to bite. Hopefully it'll be something I can take home for dinner. Oh, and I got something there, hooked up to something, and it's fighting quite a bit, but I'm still bringing it in quite fast. And it's a little Hinalea. Boy, that thing took off when it first bit the hook. So threw it back and gonna try again. Now if you fish, you know that you don't just cast once and then you catch something. You have to do it repeatedly, over and over. And you have to be very patient. And it takes a while. So you just have to wait and be patient and keep trying. So this time I'm reeling in and I hooked up to something. It's been a very active day. So hopefully this is something good. It's pulling pretty strongly and fighting quite a bit. And it's running to the right side for some reason. So I'm trying to guide it back to the left to in front of me so it doesn't dive under the ledge or under a rock. So I'm still trying to pull it towards me. And as you can see, it's fighting quite a bit. And I'm trying to look to see what it is. And lift it up. And it's a ta'ape. A ta'ape is a blue line snapper. And in Hawaii, the ta'ape is an invasive species. So we're going to keep him. And whoops, good thing it was on over the rocks. So he fell in the rock, and we're going to keep him, take him back for dinner and fry him up. So we were looking at these rocks, and there were like this group of crabs that we were trying to film, but they all ran away. And in the meantime, I hooked up. So again, I'm fighting it, and it's giving me a little bit of fight, but not too much. And I'm reeling it in quite easily. And if you can see there, it's another moano number 3. And it's kind of in between the two sizes that I've already caught. So we're going to throw him back. Take out the hook and throw him back. So now I'm going to try for number 4. Maybe it'd be bigger. Maybe not. You never know. So right now I'm trying a different method. I'm letting my lead drop to the bottom of the ocean and then reeling it in slowly and then letting it drop, letting my bait float around for a little bit and then reeling it in. And oops, hooked up. Or I think I hooked up. I felt that pull on the line, but it's not pulling anymore, so I'm letting a little bit of line loose to see if the fish will, if I have a fish, if it'll move. So I'm just waiting for something to happen. Reeling in the slack and then waiting for it. I waited quite a while, just waiting for it to move, do something, and then there it goes. You can see by my rod that it's really moving and it's fighting a lot. So I'm having a little bit of a hard time trying to bring it in. And it's running to the right, just like the ta'ape. So I'm trying to guide it again towards me so it doesn't go under the ledge or under a rock. I'm only using a 6-pound leader, so I have to be really careful about the rocks because it can cut easily. So I'm trying to still guide it towards me, closer, and it's quite a good fight. So I'm guessing it's either a humu or a big moano, maybe. Whatever this thing is, it's a good fighter. It's still fighting. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of a hard time bringing it in. So I'm trying to pull it close so that I can get it tired and lift it up. So I'm going to attempt to lift it up. Now this is going to be tricky because it's quite heavy, as you can see from my rod bend. So I'm trying to figure out that I swing it over, and it's a black humu humu. The Humu Humu Ele. The Humu Humu Ele is really a beautiful colored fish. You see the blue and black. So we're not gonna save him today. We're just going to toss him back. Freedom. So today was a very active day. Really good fishing. And the top for dinner. And if you like this and any of our other videos, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Aloha.